So Dad, there's so much going on at the moment about this real estate crashing and doomsday and all this stuff going on. What's actually happening? Should I be worried about anything? My kids, my house? Like,
Look, if you had no idea, I'd probably be burying my head in the sand away from this all the way, but it's absolute, total, none of it's true at all. It's just sensationalism and the media beating up something because clearly they've got nothing else to talk about. Let's start with the property market crashing. So obviously in Sydney and the capital cities, we saw this extreme growth over the last 12, 24 months, and it was extreme growth. And so we had this, between 15-25% growth in different areas, which was never going to be,
sustainable.
So what has actually happened is that the market's just correcting itself. So instead of a property should just go like that, it's just gone up like that, and it's just coming back down to here again. So people aren't losing money. If you're not selling your house, you're not losing money. So nothing bad is happening. So it's just the market correcting itself. Here in the regional areas, like Newcastle, we haven't seen that extreme growth. We've seen good, steady, between 7 and 10% growth year in, year out.
Which is a little bit standard?
Standard, well, a little bit above.
But better?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Above standard, and it's actually sustainable and achievable. So we might see a little bit of a flattening, but we certainly aren't going to see the backwards growth. These guys come over from America and they talk about 90% losses in property. It's just ridiculous. These guys are just trying to sell their tours and sensationalise things. So the property market isn't crashing. We've got this healthy growth, number one. As far as the rest of the financial sort of indicators go, there's 3 or 4 things we need to look at. The Australian dollar's, poking its head above, 70 US cents, which is really, really good. Unemployment's at like 5.3% in New South Wales. In fact, unemployment's the best it's ever been in 30 years. So we've seen some fantastic figures there. The stock exchange is the best it's been in 6 years.
Wow.
So we've actually seen we've got the best indicator. The dollar, employment, the stock exchange are all really.
So I've got some good base foundations here in New South Wales and Australia. It's just this sort of media thing. It's
just the media jumping on board, just talking about there was a rise, they jumped on that. Now there's a decline, they're jumping on that. But as far as globally, Australian speaking, even globally speaking, we're in a really, really good space at the moment.
Some safe.